What's up, MB? How are we doing tonight? Well, I figured that out of the sets that I have, that it's the most boring. But and I thought you was hooking up with that person that lived down the street from you, kind of thing. Is that not the case? Oh, that's a big sad panda right there. What's up, Joey? Bubs, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, NB's already complaining that we're doing rag, like tag team, or like you need a hype man. All right, so we'll start with rag first then. To rent a girlfriend. Y'all are too much. How do y'all like the new setup? Got the cards on display. Sealed case, not as tippy as the last setup. Y'all too young to be having these like real world problems. Just letting y'all know. Too young to be having these real world problems. Well, the date is apparently July 22nd, but also I found out today that PSA is doing a collab with One Piece, and so I had to make sure that I was a subscriber to them. But just being a part of their collection, I will get a special edition Luffy card, which I think is pretty darn cool. So yeah, and I know you're impatient. Okay, so there's that. But since we want to rent a girlfriend, let's just rip it on open and see what we can find. Dig up these emotional feelings here. See what we can get a nice little SP going on, nice little signature series card. Our promo, right, is coincidental meeting, mommy. That doesn't doing right. Well, everybody has a little Jeffrey Dahmer inside of them, so. All right, we have an opportunity to take balcony at 9. Casual greeting, Mimi. I am the Jeffrey Dahmer. I feel like that's just a play on words, right? Bungee jump. Girlfriend and girlfriend. Really racing to that 5K, aren't we, MB? And our first rare is non-refundable feelings. And then we have a CR. I am fully prepared. Brother! Look here, Kazuya. Daddy alert. What you talking about, Willis? There's no view on that. I did meet some fine gentlemen today. They might come by the stream tonight. They were interested in One Piece and anime stuff. So I was like, hey, we do One Piece, we do anime. Come on by. Get yourself something cool to drink. We're bowling. Sue me. Realizing the truth. The Pokemans at the end of the stream, Joey. You can't spoil it for everybody. That is not the case, my good sir. There are some not in this planet. Overly shy. Usual dynamic. Battle of endurance. First date. Come along blindfolded. I feel like that's what you guys are going to turn into, by the way. Like, that's what dating is going to turn into in, like, 10 years. Just go out, blindfold them, and snatch them up. If you don't get caught, you get to keep them. Like Pokemon, but with women. And no, I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying that's what I think dating is going to go to since we rely on technology so much. Morning routine is our second rare. And then surprisingly resilient. There are no laws. Doesn't mean you can do anything with them. Well, gentlemen, there is the Geneva Convention, which frowns upon those kinds of things, depending on which country you're in. So, there are specific women in this world, my wife's included, that if I was walking down the street, and they snatched me up, put me in a gimp suit, I would not be opposed. Also, for the record, if Ryan Reynolds did that, I would also not be opposed. So there's that. That's an important conversation. Who's Taylor? Why are y'all saying Taylor like we know who Taylor is? And Joey, stop talking about yourself in third person. Oh, look, a view. Let's observe this view real quick. No, I get that that's your opinion, but we don't know who Taylor is. Like, that card could be Taylor for all I know. I can't take it. Broken promise. There is something in this room. Like, it's going to be y'all, like learning about the birds and the bees. Y'all just going to be sitting there, but the view. You said I have abs, but still. I was like, what does that have to do with anything? And then I realized you said ads. Oh, damn it, Bubby. Jesus Christ. You don't have to redeem it 3 times. So what is that? Like each redeeming thing is a second drink or 3 seconds? There. Alright, there we did a posture check. We're back. Ads are done. We're back in the saddle. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Trying to drown me. Shit. That's all you had to say. Is there something in this room? It's gonna be Bubby in the closet. Do you mind? We have an embarrassed maiden. You know that's a whole thing, right? Like people sitting in closets and doing it's not waterboarding if it's gasoline. It sounds like a fire of a time though, I'll tell you what. Equally bad mommy. There you go. There's I found Taylor. Do you want to name this one Taylor again? And proof of lovers. I appreciate everybody that is stopping by the stream. If you want to drop us a follow, join this debauchery, be more than happy to. If not, I just appreciate your time. That's Taylor. Okay, so are we just naming cards that have good views? Taylor, is that what we're doing now? Why couldn't it be like some trashy name? Like some trailer park trashy name, like Tammy Lynn. The climax is 100% Taylor. What? No. Why? So every time you do it, you just scream Taylor out loud like you have mommy issues or something? Claudia? Oh, Claudia's not white trash. Claudia's like that sophisticated Hispanic chick that you pick up at a bar that nobody can afford. I knew a white girl with Claudia as her name. Those parents must have hated her. Bungee jump. Meeting at the station. Did she know that you existed? Difference between liking somebody and knowing that each other exist. Let's start there, shall we? The real me. How are you going to say that I want to go join the Marine Corps, but you're too shy? Okay, again, like in passing, like hi, and then you scurried away. Did you sit next to each other? Did you make yourself known? Did you whip it out and show it to her? That's how you assert your dominance. Either you go to prison or you have a girlfriend. Terrible advice. Do not take anything I say for granted. This is not parenting. Women are scary. Taliban is. Aloha snack bar. Not afraid. Women very afraid. I'm taking all the time. This month's number one. Oh. Wait, I've never ridden the bus ever in my life. Annoying mommy. Oh God. Do not get on the school bus and be like, I'm just gonna whip it out today. No. Waiting impatiently. Ooh, a double rare ex-girlfriend. Very pretty. And we have an increased heart rate. I feel like I'm gonna have high blood pressure at the end of the stream just from trying to talk y'all off the ledge. Crank that hog. I've heard of some crazy shit, but crank that hog is not. I've heard of punching the clown, but crank the hog. Oh, that's amazing. That is spectacular. I'm totally. Oh, that is the most amazing thing that I've heard in a long time. Thank you, Joey, for the new term. Bet this stick in the bush. It's like a little button in a rainforest, just hiding up in there, isn't it? Lucky Lecher, confused Sumi, first girlfriend. Hopefully you don't talk like that, because then that would be like terrible to set yourself up. Merry Christmas. It's my dick in a box. Shut up and come along. Let's not. About Kazuya. And each other's feelings. Like, in general, or only when you talk to women? You mean Claudia? Jesus. That's somewhat of a view. The camera focus real quick. Not a kiss. Happy New Year. Y'all ever watch it's not Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but God Bless America. With Barney Stinson. What show is that? Show is that chat with Barney Stinson? Faded one. Snake Time. Oh. Chunk coming in. Hey, for all of those in the chat, Chunk has a massive snake. Cherry Pie is a good movie, not gonna lie. Cherry pie. Oof. American Pie. There we go. American Pie is a great movie. You know, this one time at band camp. Nerves of Steel. Could you stop? We could, but then that wouldn't be any fun. Done with Love. Ooh, another double rare. Sumi Sakuasa. Oh, we went very strong to the right there. Problem between the two. What is that show with Barney Stinson? Damn it, I cannot remember. Oh, How I Met Your Mother. I did not know that. I feel like that's what you're currently drinking, and you handle your alcohol like a. You and my wife would be on competition for who can handle their alcohol better. You get white girl wasted. We have a confused Sumi. Not a kiss. Happy New Year. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That reminds me, the Happy New Year thing reminds me of How I Met Your Mother when he's like, "Have you met Ted?" MB, why don't you play Have You Met Ted? Except, you know, have you met NB? Fated One. Sudden Visitor. Have you never watched How I Met Your Mother? As an Ex-Girlfriend. A Rare Centimeter. Know all about that life. Another double rare. Very nice. Back to back. Chizuru Mizuhara. And Let's Date. In the show, Barney Stinson's one of the characters, and the way he helps Ted pick up women as he plays a game called Have You Met Ted? And he essentially, you walk up to a girl and you say, insert name here, have you met? And that person's like, no. It's like, congratulations, now you've met. And then you begin to talk. On a scale of 1 to drunk, Chunk, how tipsy are we off of your new Sunny D seltzers? $72. I don't think he'd be conscious. Important conversation. Ah. Oh, look. This will make you better. Have dinner with a view, Chunk. So, make sure your wife's not paying attention, though. We in this chat appreciate the view, okay? Are you an idiot? The View. Broken Promise. Mommy? Oh, I didn't know if she was still gone. I thought she came back by now. Happy New Year. Friend's Girlfriend. Serious Gaze. Reminds me of that song from Soldier Boy, Crank That Soldier Boy, but instead it's Crank That Hog. That is the most. I can't keep a straight face. That is so funny to me. God bless America. That is amazing. Rare, what do you think? I think it's amazing. And a routine walk. That is spectacular. I feel like that should be like the new stream setting. Let's punch that clown. My favorite degenerates. I'm a sophisticated human being, a contributing member to society. We in this chat are all. We are not degenerates. I can't even say that with a straight face. Lies. Well, I appreciate everybody that stopped out and support the stream. If you guys are new, please don't forget to drop a like, drop a follow, subscribe, do the goods, do the deeds. Certified. I've got 3 kids. Shit. What does that say about my wife? Is she a hog handler? Calling out accurately. Opportunity to take. Casual greeting. I would say that she's the professional. Bungee jump. We finally meet. Offering a bite. We have clearing things up as our rare. And then a compared to when we were dating. That is spectacular. I want a bite of that? Jesus. Would you know what to do with it if you had the opportunity? If the card is offered? Oh, you want to literally bite the card? Oh, okay. As a medical professional, I do not think that that's good. She can bite me though. That's fucking funny. Oh my god. Is ONG on God? Is that like the new abbreviation? Why can't we just say on God? Bowling. Have you seen oh boy. Man, my brain is just not hitting on the right cylinders with these movies. Samuel Jackson's in it. Gosh. Pulp Fiction. You wanna be that guy dressed up in a gimp suit? Have her walk you around on a leash? Realizing the truth. Happy New Year. Have you met MB? Usual dynamic. Just the y'all are too much. The question. Filling the hole in the heart. It's not where I thought that was going. On the leash. Look here. All right, so who's your movie star crush? Like all-time movie star crush. Ready, set, go. The fuck is Sebastian? Oh, no, Ryan Reynolds is already established. This is literally his head is watching over me at all points in time. Uma Thurman? Really? Not Scarlett Johansson, not anybody like that. Uma Thurman, really? Is the kid who's gonna be on release and paid by Kill Bill only? Okay, fair. Abella Danger. I don't know who Abella Danger is. I don't know who Lulu Chu is. Who are these people? Probably should have done research before I asked this question. Balcony. Lucky Letcher. First girlfriend. What's lies? What you talking about? My position. Oh, makes sense. I don't partake in those endeavors. Oh. I don't think he would complain about that if those are who they say they are. Hugs. Practicing smiling. At least a trial run. He's like, I won't. I'm completely okay with this. Towards her goal. Well, I already established with my wife. If I'm walking down the street and Ryan Reynolds kidnaps me and turns me into a sexual play toy, I'm never coming home. Giving or receiving, sir? I'm not judging. I'm just curious. Need to know where you stand on the position. Ah. Hey, technically, it's not having sex, so I mean, you're technically abstinent still. For marriage, if that's important to you. Meeting at the station. Straw hat. calling out accurately. How would I know, or how would he know? I do have 3 kids. Step by step. Relaxing through exercise. Say hi, Ruka. Ooh, we have some notes. And a SR about Kazuya. Very nice. I did my research. Which website what's your research conducted on? Bubby got where I was going with that. Apparently both of those are banned in North Carolina. One of my coworkers got very upset when that happened. Oh, you actually like did research, not entertainment. Makes sense. Overly shy. Bungee jump. That's commitment right there, sir. Just make sure you partake in that, you clean appropriately, and so does the other party. Bungee jump of confession. Why are you here? Through a viewfinder. We appreciate views in this stream. Well, I'm your girlfriend. And another double rare. Very nice. Ruruka. Sarashini. And each other's feelings. Very nice. Like to do your research, or like ever in your life? Because I feel like that one of those is I mean, you could use it as a pickup line. You know, you go up to a girl and be like, hey, I'm your girlfriend. She's like, no, you're not my girlfriend. I'm your girlfriend, is how you should say it. And like, oh, good. Got that's established. When should I pick you up for dinner? That's really cheesy, though. I do not recommend. My wife has a very unique sense of humor, so she fell for that kind of. I have the best pickup line on record in history. Bowling. Realizing the truth. Overly shy. Sumi. Broken promise. Let's hear it. Oh. Okay. So I met my wife in Walmart. I ran her over with a shopping cart. And I said, I would like to repay you by taking you to dinner. That turned into gym and then dinner. So after we left the gym, I'm driving to the restaurant. And I'm driving down the road, and I was like, look, you know, I don't know what your intentions are, but there's something important you need to know about me. I said, my penis is really small. It's the size of a Tic Tac. But if you play your cards right, it could be a little breath of fresh air. You know, that extra wintergreen flavor. And we've been together for 8 years this year. 8 years this year. So, must have done something right. Do you mind? Ain't that right, baby? Hit you with the Tic Tac. Best flavor you ever had. Hey, centimeter, mommy. And my wife was in a card. True story. Ask her on Saturday. She'll be doing her Disney stuff Saturday. She thought I was a serial killer when I started the "There's something you need to know about me" line, but nope. Oh, she's obsessed with it. Like, heaven, like, God forbid another person looks at me, male, female, doesn't matter. I'm automatically in trouble, even if there's nothing behind it. Bungee jump. Meeting at the station. Usual dynamic. A move and bow. You know, oh, please. The things that you say and you're worried about mine. I'll be. Hey, you know the price of me getting fishnets. There's a price tag on it. She's already picked out the couch and everything, so it's real. Why are you here? Embarrassed maiden? I'll even do 2 cameras. You know, one side view. Yeah, 3K. One side view, you'll get the frontal and you'll get the above. Let's date. Have to go to a fucking big and thick store to find fishnets that actually fit me. Morbidly obese ass. Here we get the job. Why do you want this job? I want to see a guy in fishnets. What? Tall and curvy. Yeah. I'm looking for the extra fat section, please. Oh, it's all the way in the back. On the back wall. Bubba, you got a job? What you doing? You know you can sell yourself in North Carolina. Straw hat. That'll be my answer. Calling out accurately. Bungee jump of confession. The reason for employment. I want to see a guy in fishnets. You're hired. It's like that scene off Ted with a trash can on his head. Step by step. On the trash can, it'll say, "Beat me, daddy." Through a viewfinder. I'm the girlfriend. And we ended with a double rare as well. Everyone's girlfriend. And then another proof of lovers. Oh, yeah, I don't. My wife doesn't share. So, that ain't gonna be a thing, sir. Wife's very protective over the goods. As small as they are. Where your lifeguard at, Bubs? Excuse me. Like on base or at like the Y? New term, crank the hog. Find somebody to make a song about it too. Don't worry, baby. You're the professional hog handler.
Then you need to start oinking for
I'm not gonna oink for you. See what y'all did? You got her all hyped up. She likes pigs. Y'all see me on a silver platter like one of them honey baked hams. You're talking about the one in TT2 or the one that's behind the one behind the housing office. The TT2 housing office, right? Expect what? Okay. I don't give a fuck. I have no shame, sir. Our promo for this box is pop-up stage. This artwork is trash. Alright, we're opening up the next box is called Revenue Starlight. Don't know anything about it. Haven't heard anything about it. We will be doing our Pokemon reveal of what we got this weekend, actually, by the way. We got some cool Pokemons. Pokemans. Joey had to ruin it for everybody earlier. So, like, what price would be a good reward? What kind of website are you thinking about, MB? One starts with an O, second word with an F. Listen, if I had the ability to get on Twitch not say a thing and sit in a bikini the whole time, I would do that in a heartbeat. Not that I don't enjoy this, right? But literally do nothing for people to stare at me, and I would have no shame in doing it. Greetings! Everyone's future path. Lines that betray your thoughts. Reminiscence. Nana. A green glow. This is a double rare. Juna Hashimi. That's the piles up. Darn it. Honest feelings. The last line. And a rare Stage Girl silver screen. And we have a beautiful conclusion. I think the question that should be asked for the viewers of the stream is not what would you watch? I think the list is going to be smaller of what wouldn't you watch? Because we're all a bunch of curious individuals. There'd be things that we would watch just based off of curiosity itself. Like, you know, you browse the internet late at night and you're like, what is this? Wouldn't watch anything without you in it. Well, that's heartwarming. But I also feel like there's certain things that people can like deliver that I cannot. So, you know, there's that. All for me. Run. Still unfilmed. Her real self. Gambling Den. Taco Bell and Geico. Hey, Geico can save you 15% or more on car insurance, y'all. Just letting you know that. That's an awfully ripe tomato. DoorDash is trash. Time of Farewell. And a rare Stage Girl of the silver screen. Joe, you know anything about this Weiss set? Is this a good set? Or is this just kind of like meh? I know you're still lurking in the background there. Probably playing video games. Huh? Good to know. I don't even know if there's anything like good in this set. I know Rag is like super hard on hit ratio. So I do have a SpyX family, A and B of Seikenko, something else too. Should be a DoorDash for hookers. It's an interesting business proposition, but I think the legality behind prostitution would have to be waived for that to be a thing. I mean, technically, you legally can get escorts in Nevada, but it's all for me. Or the field trip. Somebody new or someday on a new stage. After Starlight. Breaking off ties. Yielding tenacity. Hunting review. And a stage where I'm the protagonist. Order one and come to your house and leave after 10 seconds. Hey, listen. It's not about the time. It's about what you do in that 10 seconds. You know? If you hit 17 positions in 10 seconds, that's a good ratio, right? So you can't knock it just because you don't have the endurance behind it. I have no shame in the fact that I last like 15, 20 seconds. Get in and out. Efficient. Efficiency at its finest. Purpose? To make babies. Am I good at it? Oh, yeah. 17 might be a bit generous, mind you. More like 12 to 15. 15 on a strong day. Seeking a new stage. Cheering on. unable to find a reason. It's all for me. Like a third one in this box. Ooh, a double rare you and I together. Specially made gold medal. Her own words. And Stage Girl on the silver screen. Blooming Rage. Just, I'm done. A little bit of stage fright over there, are we? I mean, I think sperm can last a little while, like outside. So, as long as it stays fertile, right? Do what it needs to. Get a turkey baster. It's efficient. Reach the proper depth. Get where it needs to go. Avoids all the mess. Kind of like artificial insemination, just the bootleg version. Reminiscence. Overwhelming impact. Flower of the gambling den. On top of a speeding train. Ooh, an SR dancing sword. All right, Joey, is this value or not? Dancing sword, Nana Diaba. Soul Review. Another specialty made from gold. And our future destination. I do have a funny story about a fleshlight. And it does not involve me. So, I was deployed to a certain area of the world at a certain point in my career where we did not have access to a lot of things. And after I went on patrol, came back, and one of my squad leaders, Sergeant Hall, comes up to me and he says, "Doc, Barnes thinks he has testicular torsion." I said, "Okay." He's got a prior history of it. Cool. I go to examine him, and then he says, "Oh, I also shit myself 3 times on post last night." I'm like, okay, well, that's not normal. So, don't really have a lot of supplies where we are, and contact my medical officer and my AO, tell him what's going on. And in the midst of me having to communicate this stuff to different parties, my platoon sergeant possibly medevacing this dude to Kuwait, kind of stuff, another Marine comes up to me named Jabber, and this is a true story, by the way. America can verify that this all happened. And he says, "Yeah, I haven't been able to control my urine for a month." And I said, "Why have you not told me we live in the same hooch, literally 5 feet from each other?" So, do a little bit more digging, and come to find out that both of them had a bacterial infection because they were sharing a fleshlight that they never cleaned after use. And yeah, that was nasty. And the look that on my platoon sergeant's face was very awestruck. And this man has been around for a hot minute, but he sat there and was like, "What are you telling me right now?" And I explained it to him. And our form of punishment from said individual was we had to build a house, which was essentially a plank. Meeker, to date, had the most houses built, but they built a house for a very long time. And I never touched them without gloves on after that either. Meeker was the reason that we had to secure arts and crafts time. All right, we have realistic sword strike. Yep, arts and crafts time was secured because Meeker did not listen. I blame his squad leader. So.
Well, it was arts and crafts time. Coloring with crayons.
Crayons. No, and no, it was not coloring with crayons. It was when certain people, like squad leaders, left their team leaders unsupervised with utensils. So, not blaming anybody for that who may or may not be watching the stream right now. But yeah, I won't bore you guys with that story. Meeker, move your foot. No, the other foot. There's a nail in your foot, isn't there? Yeah. Cool. What do I have for a rusty ass nail? Nothing. Cool. Staff sergeant. Might have to medevac Meeker. Why? Meeker built a lot of houses for that. Gazing at the fairway. Now in the time to descend.
No shaker cup. No shake.
Oh, it's in the it's in my gym bag. Natural disposition. Aiming for the gold medal. And a rare selfish highway. And if y'all are curious who I'm blaming for that entire endeavor, it's America. He was Meeker's squad leader. So I'm not blaming, naming fingers or pointing names, but it was you. Would it be entertaining if I got? So did you use it too? No, sir. No, sir. Much like church should be separate from city and state, I separated myself. Yeah. Number two, what if I got a small pig and we created a crank that hog thing as well? Would that be entertaining? You have an oink button and crank that hog. We can name him Crispy Bacon. Why? Seeking a new stage. Day before the field trip. Unable to find a reason. A double rare next stage. Disregarding the words. Interrupting Futaba. And a rare or future destination. And then let's meet again on the stage. Be like a dodgeball when he's sitting there cleaning out the guy's wheel well with a toothbrush. Like, yeah, get in there nice and deep. It's gonna be y'all. Yeah, oink them nice and good. Bunch of fucking degenerates. All right, we have aiming for the gold medal. Beautiful stage person. Realistic sword strike. Cheering on. The devil's sweet talk. To who was beautiful. Her own words. Stage girl of the silver screen. Rare. And blooming rage. Oh my god. Andy, what do you want to do in the Marine Corps? Because you'd be a great 0311. You want to do logistics? I'd go into intelligence if I had my choice. Get that nice top secret clearance. Run, Hikara. Another aiming for the gold medal. Skills on the board. Now is the time. Another aiming for the gold medal. Resentment review. Interrupting Futaba. Our future destination. And post-star review. I want to do officer stuff. I mean, if you can get the you can get the contract for it. The thing that I would say I dislike, but it's interesting the way the Marine Corps does it, is like they try to sell the Marine Corps to officers that are in like the Naval Academy. You know, take them on a tour, show them all like the Gucci stuff they get to do as lieutenants. Then when they get to the fleet, they're like, well, I thought this was going to be different. Or, for those that are watching that remember, your lieutenant has a degree in oceanography as a platoon commander. Okay. Greetings. Seeking understanding. Realistic sword strike. Someday on a new stage. What? Utah. Greetings, Karen. Time of farewell. We have a rare stage girl of the silver screen. Whoop, and I dropped it. And because it's you, my all that can be. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, Bubby, we have, what, 5 packs left? You're going to bail out now? What kind of friend is that? Can't finish out 5 packs? Ten more minutes. Come on, Bubs. Oh. Well, mom's rule, dad's rule. Okay. Tell mom that the stream understands and respects her and that we wish her a great night. On top of speeding train, beautiful stage person, her real self. After Starlight is over, double rare, you and I together, breaking off ties, the devil's sweet talk, and you won't act on stage, making you wait. Oh, really? You're gonna leave and then cash in a posture check? That's real friendly of you, sir. MB, is he in your is he in your ROTC group? So that's why you said he got promoted to second lieutenant. Still an unfinished script. Gazing at the fairway. Overwhelming impact. Realistic sword strike. Dancing sword. Oh, he's third squad leader for your platoon. Fatuba. Train of the Reborn. Stage Girl, silver screen. And waiting for you. Every platoon that I've been in has been third platoon. Why do you say that? Wouldn't be a squad leader if you weren't very good at leading. Oh, that doesn't go there. Flower of the Gambling Den. Day before field trip. I mean, obviously you have potential. I mean, leading's pretty easy if you break it down to a pretty good level. Are you honest? Ooh, another SR. Stage Girl, the silver screen. Joey, price check. What is this? Stage Girl of the silver screen. Claudine Saijo. Maya Tendo. Honest Feelings. A Rare Reunion. And Let's Meet Again on the Stage. So, I mean, being a good leader, though, you know, isn't all that hard in my opinion. I think it's just caring about your people and doing what's right by them. Like there's the as long as you take care of people, they'll take care of you. And if you do the right thing, then that's also important. You know, motivation is something like that is good, but if it's false motivation, then it's just as bad as no motivation at all. Someday on a new stage, why? On top of a speeding train, beautiful stage person, the one mesmerized by the stage girl, a tuba taken aback, rare hunting review, and annihilation review, and a beautiful conclusion. Like, you know, in the leadership courses, they'll teach you, you know, voice and how to call cadence and how to do inspections and all that other stuff. But when you think about what qualities you would want in somebody that is good, being a good person, the best leader I've ever had was actually an officer. Believe it or not, he's prior enlisted, but he was an officer. How'd you mess it up though? Her real self, after Starlight, for the field trip, Flower of the Gambling Den, another double rare, See You, Greetings, Karen, Resentment Review, and a rare Reunion Karen. I like Karens in this set, and I don't like it. Waiting for You. Nope, the abbreviations were correct. The best leader, and this is, I mean, take this with a grain of salt, right? You're going to have a million views on what makes good leaders, great leaders, whatever you want. But I mean, some people might agree, some people might disagree, but the best leader I ever had was an officer. His name is Major Abraham. I do not know if he's still in the Marine Corps or not, but he had one rule, which was don't be a dick. And he made sure that everybody was taken care of to the best of his ability and cared about his people. If you think about what that means, there's a lot of work that goes into that, but being a good person makes you a good leader. Personally, that's what I think. Some people may disagree. Day before the field trip, everyone's future path, seeking a new stage, cheering on, unable to find a reason, train of the reborn, more. It's weird. Stage girl of the silver screen, and co-star review. And that concludes that. All right, so we Yeah, but it's a little bit different as you like once you get people, especially like in the Marine Corps, you start to establish a lot of responsibility early on, and so that well, it's just doing right by the people. That's how you do it. All right, so this is a Pokemon collection that I bought off Facebook Marketplace, and these are just some of the cards that you're going to send to get graded. These are all from XY Evolution. We got an OG Holo Charizard in there, Gardevoir, Suicune, Poliwrath, another the M Charizard EX, Dragonite, Pidgeot, and then we have a McDonald's promo Weedle, and then some Build-A-Bear Workshop promos. Pretty cool. You have to have patience, and with time comes experience, with experience comes responsibility, but that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, as long as you take care of your people, doing right by them is what'll get you there, you know? But that concludes our stream for this evening. I appreciate everybody that stopped out and supported us. Don't forget, Saturday is Disney. We're going to be opening up the first chapter of Lorcana, and it'll be led by the wife. We'll see y'all then. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Stay safe, and we'll see y'all on Saturday.